So, so these, just let me take a screenshot on those 61 people who are logged into the session. So whoever who comes, if they do have issues while you are dealing with these assignments, if there are any power failures, any power cuts, so do let me know. Then I will give you some exceptions for them only, yeah, especially for them only. But now 65 people, right, guys? So I'm going to share the assignment, third assignment that we are going to give it to you. So you will be getting, now it's 5:20. You will be getting 30 minutes, like 5:50 until up to, I can give you 6 o'clock. So you might need to finish it off within the 6 o'clock. Right. So this is going to be the assignment. Okay. I guess you can see the assignment. Guys?
Yes, sir, we can see.
Okay. So good luck, guys. So you can start. Once you finish it off, what you can do is you can send it the answers through the chat. So I with the I need your index number, name, and the answers. So then and there I will mark it. So the assignment start now. You will getting 40 minutes. Sorry, not the 40 minutes. 30 minutes. 30 to 40 minutes is max. 5:20. So you need to finish it off within the 6 o'clock, before the 6 o'clock. You got it? Guys, hope everyone is clear. So you can start the assignment now. Best of luck. So I'll be on the mute mode. If you require any issues, if you do have any issues with this assignment, just message through the WhatsApp. Right. Okay, guys, let's start on discussing the answers for this one. So hope nothing to worry, because when I check the answers, someone has not written the answers well. So I didn't mark it, because that if I mark it, you don't get even the 5 marks for the assignment. So I send it back in the with the answers. We are not going to go through. So it's not like a sort of a tough environment, but you need to understand what is these things. But what I feel here is someone are not very familiar with having the deep understanding on the concepts. So that is very sad actually, because I'm not quite sure why you can't understand the concepts, because this is the easiest and the simplest way that I have learned this subject. Guys, do you have any issues, concerns with this subject? Because what I feel was some guys are not very much understand this environment. I need your feedback, guys.
Afternoon, I send you a question, but I need to explain. Shall I tell it again now?
Yeah, you can tell me.
So I saw in the website, it also has to find the network address, broadcast address, and subnet mask. They gave 2.35.229.200/21. So
IP address.
yeah, we subnet mask can be found 255.255.248.0.
No. What is the IP address they have given? 202.
2.35.229.200/21.
Okay.
So subnet mask is 255.255.248.0. Usually we are when we are writing the network address, usually in the questions we write 2.35.229.229.0. Just like that.
Yeah, this is actually what you are getting is, this is IP address, host IP address. They have given you the subnet mask. They have given you the slash notations and the IP address of the host. This is not a sort of a
Sample.
sample network block. This is exactly they have given you the IP address. So by looking at, you should be able to find out the block. This is the sample, the host IP, not the sample block IP address. So like it's something like this. So previously we have gone through like I told you 192.168.248.16 70 like 17. When I say 17/28 network, this is a network. Actually, the subnet mask that we can define like here. 248, I guess. Yeah.
Because usually we give the network address as 2.35.229.20.0.
No. This is not what they have given. Is this is something like this. So this is the host IP address with the subnet mask. By looking at this, you should be able to define, okay, what is the block? Since we have already gone through this one. So the block of this IP address is 192.168.248.8.16. This is from the previous last yesterday lecture. 8.16 to 192.168.248.31. This is the range, that is the block, actual /28 block, and this is one of the IP address. So this is also not the IP block or starting network address that they have given. This is one of the IP address. Actually, the block will be, we will be breaking down from by using this one 202.35.22 sorry 0.0/16 network. From this network only we are breaking down up to this one. Is it clear, guys?
Yes.
If we look at this one, so this is the /21 network. That means this is the block. So what we can do is we can simply 255.255.255.255 can minus 255.255.248.0.
Yes.
So simply that is given you 0.007.255. So the block wise, if I write it down in the block wise, the first IP block on here 202.35. 0.202.35.7.255. This is 1/21 subnet mask. 202.35.8.0 to 202.35.15.255. This is the second subnet mask on the second IP block that we can taken from this IP address with 21 subnet mask. The next IP block that we can take is 202.35.16.0 to 202.35. 23 22 sorry 23.255 with the /21. Then again we can start with 202.35.18.02 202.35.25.255. That is again /21. Then again 202.35.26.02 202.35.33.255 /21. So these are the all the IP blocks that we can take in. 202.35.34.0 to 202.35.41.0 202.5.49.255/21. Then again 202.50.0 to 202.35.57.255/21 network. 202.35.58.0 to 202.35.65.255/21 network. 202.35.66.0 to 202.35.73.255/21 network. Then again 202.35.74.0 to 202.35.81.255. You are always adding 7.255 to the end. Just keep in mind, sorry. /21 network. Then again 202.35.82.0 to 202.35.89.255/21. Then again 90.0 to 97.255/21 network. Then again 98.0 to, if I add 7.255, what is the value? 105.255/21. Then 106.0 to 113.255/21 network. 202.35 to 114.0 network to, we can have it 21.21.255 network /21. Sorry, 121. Then 122.0 to 129.255/21. 130.0 to 137.255/21. 138.0 to 145.255/21 network. 146.0 to 153.255 network /21. 154.0 to 161.255 network /21. 162.0 to 169.255/21 network. 170.0 to 177.255/21 network. 170 1 to 201.255/21 network. 202.0 to 209.255/21 network, 210.0 to 217.255/21 network, 218.0 to 225.255/21 network, 226.0 to, then again when we added 7.255 to 33.255/21 network. So you can see this IP address that they have given, like 229.200, which is included in this IP block. Can you see that one? So because the IP address which are starting with 202.35.226.202 will end with 202.35.233.255. We can have it like the next IP block will be 234.0. We can have it like 241.255/21. 242.0 we can have it like 249.255/21. Then 250.0 to, of course, the maximums we can go up to is
255.
so we can go up to the
Answers.
what I provided.
They provide network addresses 2.35.224.0 for the 200. But as our calculation, I think 202.35.226.0.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, might be this is the answer with me. Let me check this one because I don't think when we are adding we have made a mistake.
Maybe it's something like that. But now I get the thing.
Yeah. So this is the exactly what we need to do because I guess there is a in the middle I have done mistakes in the calculation, but because otherwise that has to be exactly end up in this manner. Like it should be ended up in here with the slash 21. I clear.
Yes, yes.
So you see, whenever you have taken the 202 whenever you have ended up with the 202 if you broke into the /21 subnet, you can see how many subnets that we can create. Simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 21, 28, 29, 30, 31, 30 plus subnets that we have created, different subnets. So these are the different IP addresses when you assign it. You can see that how many numbers that we have created. 31 plus 30 plus subnets we have created for this /16 network when you break it into /21 subnets, VLSM subnet, variable length subnet mask. Are you clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
What about others?
Yes, sir.
Others?
It's a
Okay. Right. So let's go back to the answers on here. So we'll see the answer. So let's look at the first number. First one in the ABC company is going to design the computer lab, which should include two 500 PC slabs. You can use 172.25.00/16 network IP address block for the design. Specify two IP blocks which can be used for those two labs along with the subnet mask, broadcast IP address, and the network address for the both blocks. So some when I go through your answers, some didn't give me the. To be frank, they didn't give me the network address and the broadcast IP address details. But still, nothing to worry. I will mark it as a full answer. But when we specifically told you that you need to provide these things like subnet mask, broadcast IP, network address, both blocks, so you should provide those things. Otherwise, you will not get marks for those things. Are you clear, guys? But for the time being, I will mark it as it is. No worries about it. I will be making your marks as a full answers, even though you have.
Should we take this 500 pieces, two separate networks? So
Yes,
meet
yes.
one no.
No.
Just
You have to take it separate,
okay.
two separate networks. Right. So let's look at what this is simply, they asked to find the 500 PCs. So guys, tell me from your end. So whenever we require the 500 PC, what is the nearest 2 to the power values?
512.
So it's 512. So 512 in the sense you have the 2 to the power 9 value. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have the 2 to the power 9 value. Now, what we need to do through here is
minus 9.
simply the subnet mask can be calculated. So 5, 6, 7, 8 dot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have to set it like this. So the last 9 bits has to be set for the host. That is 8 zeros, and from the second one also another one. So the subnet mask will goes like 2255.255. In here, there we are removing the only the first bits. So this 254. Sorry. That is going to be the 254.0. This is the subnet mask. So I have told you the easiest way to do this one. So what you need to first do is, whenever you want to find the block, take the full subnet length and reduce it from the length that you have defined or that you have calculated. So that will give you the IP block that you need to set it. Like here 0.0.1.255, if I'm not mistaken here. So the IP blocks can be set it like 172.25.0.0 to 170.25.1.255. Here, the network address on here, network address of here of this network is always going to be the first IP. So as I told you, 172.25.0.0, that is going to be the network address. The broadcast address will be going to be 172, that is the last IP of this particular subnet, 25.1.1.255. These are the two special IP addresses that we cannot assign for the host. So the subnet is the variable and subnet mask. This is going to be 20 what? 23. So the next IP block is going to start with 172.25, 2.0 172.25, 3.255. Again /23 network. In here, the network address is 172.25, 2.0. That is the network address. The broadcast address will be 172.25, 3.255. So it is enough to, if you want, you can find it more IP blocks, but since we only use for the two labs, so we can survive these two IP blocks. So this is what you require. So you can see which is you can very easily find out. So just take only 2 to 3 minutes if you familiar with the calculations. Are you clear, guys?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Do you have any issues, concerns with this? Okay. All right. So next question is going to be here. Something like this. When they are going to design WAN network to connect outside, it should require two host IP addresses. When I say two host IP addresses, so you should think out which should not only the two. Two plus two again. Just give me a second, guys. We put the others on mute. Right. So hope you can hear me, right? Okay. Right. So now if you look at here, so whenever I says two host, but you need to consider 2 plus 2. Why? Because obviously you have to consider extra two IPs which we cannot assign for the host machines. That is the network address, broadcast address. So altogether, we need to consider about the 4 IPs here. So 4 IPs in the sense, what is the value? That is 2 to the power 2. 2 to the power 2. That means the subnet mask will be 255.255.255. So we are reducing 1 plus 2, 3, 252. So the IP address, you don't want to get that easy method to calculate this type of IP addresses. You can say 202.21.32.02, 202.21.32.3, because it's only 4 IP addresses /30 subnet mask. This is enough. So here the network address always goes like the first address, 202.21.32.0. The broadcast address goes like 202.21.1.255. 202.21.32.3. So these are the things. So the rest of the two IPs will be available like 202.21.32.1 and 202.21.32.2 that can be assigned for the WAN interfaces. Are you clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Is there anything to clarify, guys?
Excuse me, a
Yeah,
simple question. What is this magic number or magic address?
magic number in the sense. I didn't get you. Hello?
Hello, we can hear
Sorry,
you.
sir.
No. The questions I didn't get you. What is that means by the magic number?
Yes, sir.
I think magic number is last 0 bits. It's power of 2.
I didn't. We don't have that such of.
Magic or MAC address.
I am not quite sure what actually you are referring to. We don't have any some concepts called magic or magic number, MAC address or something like that. MAC address, of course, there. Magic number, some that concepts. I'm not quite sure what is you are referring to actually. Because we have the concept called magic number, not in here, but in when you're dealing with the MBR, the boot loaders, that is, we have a separate concept called magic number, but not in here. So, yeah.
Equal to subnet mask.
Sorry?
Magic number equal to subnet mask.
We don't have a such concept called magic number or subnet mask. Of course, we are not normally dealing with the subnet mask, no, but we don't have any concept called
No.
magic.
It's some. So it has some conceptual theory part in magic numbers. We can magic number එක කියලා කියන්නේ සර් ඔය මේ අපි දැන් ඔය ගන්න මේ අවසාන 0 bits ටික ගන්න.
Oh.
ඒ 0 bits ටික අරගෙන ඒකේ power එක ගත්තාම එතනින් එනවා host ගාන ඊට පස්සේ ඔය ඕකට තමයි magic number එක කියලා වෙනම ගන්න සර්.
ඉතින් ඔය දැන් ඔය අපි කරපු එකම නේද ඔය කියන්නේ එතකොට?
ඔව් ඒකම තමයි සර් යන්නේ මේ magic number එක කියලා මේ ඕක මේ
නෑ ඔය මේ ඔය මං හිතන්නේ ඔය දැන් මොකක් හරි ඔය ටෙක්නිකල් ටර්ම් එකක් නෙමෙයි මැජික් නම්බර් එක කියන්නේ. ඔය අර කැල්කියුලේෂන් වලදී ඔය මේ සිස්කෝ වගේ කට්ටිය ඔය සමහර උන් ඔය මේ දානවනේ ඔය නිකන් නම දාලා තියාගන්නවනේ එහෙම.
ඒ නෑ ඔය මේ
Yes, sir. I find this as from Cisco account.
network ID එක
එහෙම එකක් වෙන්නේ නැති. මැජික් නම්බර් එක කියලා නැතුව මේ
ඔය network ID එකයි මේ host ගානේ හොයන්න තමයි ඔය මේ magic number කියලා ගන්න. ඒක තමයි දැන් අපි
ඒක තමයි. ඒ ඔය ඔයාලා ඒ කැල්කියුලේෂන් වලට කවුරුහරි වෙන්ඩර්ස්ට දීපු නමක් ඔය සමහර දැන් ඔයාලා සිස්කෝ වගේ ඉගෙන ගන්නකොට ඒගොල්ලෝ එක එක වෙන්ඩර්ස්ලා එක එක නම් දීලා තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේ නමක් තමයි මැජික් නම්බර් කියන්නේ. Clear the guys?
ඔව් ඒක මේ තියෙනවා සර් සාමාන්‍ය මේ
Cisco IT
එකේ ඒ කියන්නේ ඉන්ටර්නෙට් එකේ වෙනම තියෙනවා මේක මේ පොඩි theoretical කොටසක් magic number කියලා.
ඒක තමයි. ඒ ඔය ඇවිල්ලා ටෙක්නිකල් වෙන එකක් නෙමෙයි. ඔය conceptually සමහර අය දාපු ඔය වෙන්ඩර්ස්ලා දාපු නම් ඔය
ඔව් ඔව්
ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාලා ඒක මේ conceptually එන එකක් නෙමෙයි කොහෙවත් theoretically part එකේ එන්නේ නැහැ magic number කියලා කතාව. ඔයා ඒගොල්ලෝ ඔය මේ නිකන් අර magic number කියලා තියෙනවා IT වල computers වලදී computer මේවට ඒ කියන්නේ boot loader එකේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ තියෙනවා වෙනම boot loader එක ඉගෙන ගනිද්දී ඔයගොල්ලන්ට computer system ඉගෙන ගන්නදී හම්බ වෙනවා ඒකේ තියෙන වෙනම කතාවක් magic number කියලා.
හැබැයි සර් ඔක මේ A level වලට මේ theoretically උගන්වනවා.
theory කැලලක් නැහැ ඒකේ. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාලගේ ඔය live environment වල කවදාත් ඔය magic number කියලා කතාවක් අපි කතා කරන්නේ නැහැ හොඳේ. design වලදී. A level කරන එක ඒක සම්පූර්ණ වෙනස් ඈ. ඕගොල්ලෝ A level වලයි live එකේ වැඩ කරද්දී ඔයාලා A level කියන්නේ ඒක නිකන් පස්සේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රි එකට ගියාම තේරෙයි A level වල ඉගෙන ගන්න මොනවද කියලා. ඒක සම්පූර්ණ වෙනස් ඈ. ප්‍රැක්ටිකලි කරන දේවලුයි ඔයාලා A level වල ඉගෙන ගන්න දේවලුයි ගොඩක් වෙනස්. පැහැදිලි කසන්දරේ.
ඔව් ඔව් බස්
මෙත ඔතන ඉන්නද ඔයගොල්ලෝ කවුරු A level උගන්නන ගුරුවරු ඉන්නද ගුරුවරු?
තමයි level ගන්න ගුරුනේ.
නැද්ද? මම දැන් කලින් බැජ්ජල මට හවු වෙලා තියෙන මේ උන් ඒකයි. ඒක වෙන කතාවක් ඈ. ඔයාලා A level කරන එකට සහ මේකට මේකේ දැන් see it's something like this what you have done for the A level ICT, so it's good to have the basic knowledge. That is what exactly you have done was the basic idea on the networking, then again the programming. So they never go into the depth. That is where actually some content will be covered the first year of your IT subjects on the campus. That A level ICT syllabus will cover some of the first year subjects but not all. So whenever you want to learn these concepts, so these are actually what I am learning here is from the industry perspective, where we don't talk about this type of concepts. You will be hear the magic number concepts basically when you're dealing with the bootloader, not with the IP addresses. So whenever you are going to learn the computer systems, so if you're dealing with the MBR, master boot records, partitioning MBR, so we have a magic number which define the ending of the MBR, because the boot recorder MBR will have a 512 bytes of size content, where we need to exactly define the starting point and the ending point on the bootloader. So if we were not able to define it, so we will be not able to get the partition table details, because MBR contain the partition table, 4 primary partition table details. So that 4 primary partition table, once you finish it, so it will be defining this is your ending part of the MBR. That is we have a AA55 number. This is we call this magic number. This is magic number. This is just give you the idea on what is the magic number on the computer systems, not in the IP addressing. So IP address, they might use different type of wordings. Those are not the sort of a technical words, or it's just the sort of a terminologies that is used to explain the whatever the theoretical background. That's it. Those are not the like if you ask that when you say VLSM, that is definitely the a sort of a technical word. Or if you say CIDR notations, that is definitely a technical word. But when you say magic number, it's not a technical word. Are you clear, guys?
It's a vendors concept in the Cisco.
Vendor, in the sense, it's not exactly the vendor's concepts. It's what they have used is to give you the concepts. They have used these words. That's it. It's, if you say again, vendor specific content will be there. Like say for example, if you say Eigrp, the routing protocol, this is fully owned by the Cisco. Eigrp, this is one of the routing protocol we used in the most of the time. That is, we will be not using right nowadays, but earlier earlier days we had used this Eigrp routing protocol. Whenever we are dealing with the routing concepts, we are going to learn that one in the last session. Cisco might use this particular word magic number, but not to teach you, not that is only to teach you about the sort of a mathematical concepts. Like whenever you say magic number, then you will understand, okay, this is talking about the number of zeros, I guess they are talking about, right? So they will be, the magic number says the partitioning in between the network and the host on the subnet, right? Is that the magic number what they are referring to?
Sorry.
No, I am asking what when you say magic number, what they are referring is to, it's just a partitioning in between the host and the network of the subnet, right?
Yes.
Okay. So no worries about it. So it's what they are specifically what we have learned so far. They have given the name. That's it. Are you clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go to the third questions on here. That is, the company wants to design the marketing department with 32 hosts. IT team decide to use the 172. So it's obviously 32 hosts. Someone I have seen that they have defined with the 32 host only by taking the 2 to the power value 5. But keep in mind that when you say 32 hosts, it should add the 2 extra addresses. Like it should be considered like a 34 hosts. 34 IPs, because you should obviously, if you taken for the 32 only, you can use 30 IPs, because 2 IPs cannot be utilized in your network environment. So here, when you say 34 IPs, so 32, 34, the nearest value for the 34 is 2 to the power, that is the 64, that is 2 to the power 6. 2 to the power 6. So that means the subnet mask 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 dot 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 dot 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 dot 24 25 26. Rest of the 6 will be the zeros. So the calculation will goes like subnet will be considered 255.255.255.192 on this with the slash 26 network. Sorry, slash 26 network. So the IP addresses can be categorized in here 172.16.10.0 to 172.16.10.63. That is enough. The one block will be enough for your access. So the broadcast network address will be 172.16.10.0, and the broadcast address will be
63.
63 exactly. 172.16.10.63. So that is the answers for the third question. So let's move to the fourth one. So again, what they're asking is due to demand, they need to add another lab with 2000 PCs. So this is, we require another one, 2000 PCs. So what will be the host IP address? The number of hosts that we required?
200. 2000.
Yeah, it's 2000. Just give me a second, guys. Right. Okay. So 2000 pieces nearestly, what is the value that we are having for the 2000? 2 to the power value, that is 2048. That means 2 to the power what? 2 to the power
10.
10 or 11?
11.
2 to the power 11. Yeah, exactly. 10 in the sense it's 1024. 2 to the power values. So 2 to the power 11 is 2048. So now you know the subnet mask 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dot. We have a 16. So we need to remove the 11 bits for the 32-bit address space subnet mask. That means 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3 dot, all the others are zeros. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we can have 255 dot 255 dot. Here we will be removing 1, 2, 3, 3 into 4, 7. 248.0. This is the subnet mask for the IP address. Now it is not possible to decide the IP blocks without having this simplest mathematical mechanisms. So we need to use these mathematical mechanisms. Now it is going to reduce to 0.0.7.255. So now you can have it 192.168 0.0 to 192.168 7.255, which is having the network of 21. So that is enough because we required only one network block. So the broadcast IP address on this one is 192.168.7.255. Network IP address
92.168.0.0.
exactly correct. 192.168.0.0. So now you can see broadcast IP and the network IP has been defined. So the last part is one of the easiest method that we have used just to get the number of pieces we have defined. You require to define the subnet required. 200 pieces, you just imagine 200 plus 2, because this is, we just say host IPs, then you say the 200 pieces, you have to assign you have to think about the network and the broadcast address as well. It doesn't matter because even though we added the 202, that is same same subnet will be goes in here. 200 pieces, what is the nearest value that we can have? It is 2 to the power, what is the value?
8.
It's 256, right? 2 to the power 8, that is easy calculation. 2 to the power 8, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dot, all the rest of the things are the 0. So 255, 255, 255.0, that is a /24 network. One is the easiest one to calculate. 60 plus 2, that is we need to find out for the 62 PCs. Actually, simply 62 IPs. 62 IPs in the sense, yes.
6.
We have the 64 nearest value, that is 2 to the power 6 again. So I'm not going to calculate it again because we have somewhere here defined the 2 to the power 6 value. 255.255.255.192/26 network. Next thing is 10 pieces. For the 10 pieces, like you can take it like 10 plus 2. That is for the 12 pieces.
And 2 to the 4.
2 to the power 4, exactly correct. 2 to the power 4. 2 to the power 4, that is we will be taking 16 IP addresses now, which is complete like 255.255.255. What is the value? I guess 2 to the power 4 also we have on top, we have defined that one.
128. Kasi ano deka deka
We don't have it, but anyway,
kasi ano deka
so it's a 2480, I guess. Let's me check that one. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 dot 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 dot 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 dot, that is 24. Now we need to reserve only 4 bits. 1 2 3 4 0
24.
0 0 0. So that means 255 here we are removing
240.
4 values, like from the 255 we can remove 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 4
240.
7, 7 plus 8 15, that is value is 240. The value is 240. So next value is 600 pieces. Of course we don't want to think about it. The 600 value, nearest value for the 600 is 2 to the power value is nearest value is what? 1024.
2 to the
That's
6.
2 to the power 10. 2 to the power 10 in the sense 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 dot 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 dot 1 2 3 4 5 6. Actually we need to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. We need to remove 10 zeros for the host. Now we can decide the values 255.255 dot. Here we are removing 2 plus 1 3 252.0. So this is the next one. So then again we have given the 128 pieces. Here we need to consider that 128 plus 2, because exactly 128 is 2 to the power 7 value. But here we need to consider not the 2 to the power 7 value, because we have to add the 2, that is the network and the broadcast address. Then we have to calculate for the 130 IPs. For the 130 IPs, nearest value is 256.
256 is
That is 2 to the power 8.
power of 8.
So now it's easy, 255.255.255.0. So it's exactly the marginal one. So now these are the answers. So you can see there are we have gone through the answers, and we have given you the answers as well. So if you have these answers, so you will be getting 15 mark exactly. So nothing to worry about it. So normally you will get at least 10 marks if you have go through the exam, the assignment. So we'll see that one. So hope you everyone, I guess, have corrected your answers, because it's not a pretty much just I want to ensure that, because what I'm looking at with this sudden assignment is I want to emphasize that is actually ensure that you have the understood whatever the theoretical background. Because if we didn't understand, if I went through without getting that particular understanding, that you have understood the concept well, so which is no point of doing the lectures for you guys. So the main idea on giving you the sudden assignment is to get the understand that you have thoroughly understand the concepts. That is the main idea. So that's why I'm not giving you even the take home assignments, that I'm trying to give you the work, the sort of a online assignment at the time that you need to be. So anyway, I'll go through the marking. So we'll be winding it up for the sessions for today. So we'll have the next lecture somewhere on, let's say, what about Tuesday or Wednesday?
Tuesday we can't, sir, because we're having web lectures.
Okay, then again we'll have it on Thursday and the Friday as like this. Is it okay, guys?
Okay, sir.
In Monday?
Monday I won't be able to do the lectures, so we can plan for the Thursday and the Friday. Okay, so it's again we'll start with the 5, then we can go up to the 7:30, because of course for the next couple of weeks I will be working from home, so that I can connect quickly from the home. So for the next until we are finishing your lectures, we are going to do the online lectures, and we'll see how we will be moving. If you have any questions, anything, you can raise while I'm doing the lectures. It's nothing to worry. So you can at any time you can ask the questions. So whether you can use Sinhala or English, nothing to worry. So unfortunately, if anyone can translate the Tamil language also, then I can answer it if we have the translators. Clear, guys? So that
Yes, sir.
will be
Yes, sir.
that anyone can better understand the
Ah,
concepts. Sorry.
No, okay, sir.
Okay.
Corona people increased.
Yes. So anyway, you have to stick with the online lectures for about next couple of month, I guess.
Maybe yes.
Not the years actually. So until actually end of the January, until up to the end of the January, you have to.
End of the 2021.
Yeah, 21 January, I guess. Not more than that. We'll see.
Thing removed from the World Heritages.
We'll see what we are going to do. Anyway, if this continues,
Now we're going to die.
you will be not going to die actually, but some will
You will
survive.
die.
But it is very much hard to find the jobs again. So you
Yes.
have to be struggle to find the jobs if this continues, because even our companies also freeze the hiring. So most of the companies, IT companies, have then again taken another policy, that is HR policy, that they are freezing the hiring for about next couple of months. I'm not quite sure that to which how many months that they will be extend that one, but guaranteed that until up to the next Feb, so they are not going to hire anyone for the companies, except for the few companies who are having the startup companies like HCL. Since they are going to the start as a startup company, they will be hiring the people, but rest of the other companies, most of the company have been freezed their hirings. So I'm not quite sure whether they will be not releasing the hiring process until up to the next February, March. So if this continues, this strategic epidemic situation is continuous, so you also in a struggling situation where finding a jobs. Are you clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll then meet on next Thursday. So have a safe week ahead and have a happy learning, guys.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir, and
Thank
be
you,
safe.
sir.
Good night.